Hi, so I'm in my Keep Fit gear because I'm going, did a class this morning and I've got a class later today. How did I get from 1 million to 5.5 million in 18 months? 22 months was when it all ended, but in 18 months. And I've thought about this as I am looking at the 12 laws of the universe and going further with social psychology and going further with my law of attraction training, law of the universe training, because it's law of attraction is only one of 12, and moving forwards in my belief system, then I have analysed the past, and I want to talk through this because it's the only way I can explain to you how I got from 1 million to 5.5 million. I met a man and we sat opposite each other on a table. We were in an empty office. It was a unit. And he said to me, I am looking to grow a business and I'd like you to help me. I'm getting married, I'm having children, I'm go on holiday, I do this, that and the other. And we chatted, and as we chatted, our energies connected in a vision. And that vision was that we would grow this company and that I would train, grow a company and build a team of people in order that I would have shares in the company. Other story never happened. So anyway, I had this vision with him and we sat there and I said to him, he said to me, I'm looking to make, you know, double my profit in the next year. I'm currently on 1 million. And I said, we'll have 5 million. And then in 15 years, you'll have 30 million and you can sell it off. And we were sat in this unit and opposite was a big unit, 2 floors full of people. And I said to him, in a year's time, 18 months, we'll be in that office over there. And he said to me, whatever. And I said, no, seriously. I said, what, you know, he said, and then you'll be on 100 grand a year. And I went, okay, that'll do me. Thank you very much. And that was the vision. And over the 18 months, I took on board people. He told them all he was growing this business around me, that it was, you know, something that I was doing. And I loved it. I loved training people. I loved seeing them grow. I loved making money. I loved as we moved from unit to unit to unit to a bigger unit, bigger unit, bigger unit. And that vision we had kept. We had, the joy was in me of that vision. I could see the movement towards that vision. So that brought on a joy. And each time I envisioned myself with a team of people sat in this office in the corner. That was the double office in the 100 grand. And that's what did it. It was the vision. It was the joy of that vision. Yes, I'm no longer there because currently he then said, once we were in this office and we'd done it and we were on 5.5 million and we had a staff of 15 people, some of who were like security guards and, you know, people who'd worked in an office, never sold anything in their life, and people who had been on parole even. And, you know, we had these people who were making lots of money and doing really, really well from training with myself because I had that vision of them doing the best they could. And then as we got to the end, there was no vision because I'd made the 100 grand a year. I'd made the 5.5 million. I was then in the big office in the corner and I was not given the shares I was promised. And that gave me then a negative. And I forgot about the joy. I forgot about the goal. I forgot about living in that moment. And that's when things started to go wrong. And ultimately why I left. And now I have my own business and I talk about this. And I had 3 years of being really dissatisfied with how I'd been treated. And it's fine. You know, I look at it and I go, it's fine. It doesn't matter. I forgive what was said about me. I forgive that. I don't forget, but I do forgive. I forgive that, you know, that I didn't receive what I was promised, but then it was never in the goal really. And when I look at that, it's, if you want to have something, you have to live in that moment. You have to be in that moment. You have to have what you want. You can't say, I want this because I have this, because you're then concentrating on the low. You're going high and then low. So you've got to say, I want this. And then you live in that moment of every day, that little seed is growing into something bigger. So if you want your company to go from the little seed, if you want your life to go from the little seed, then start to really believe that you're there, really believe that you have it, and you will achieve it, and you will have it. So how did I grow from 1 million to 5.5 million? I believed that I would do it, and I did it. It's that simple. I believed it. I enjoyed every moment of it. And the only time it went wrong was when I got to that point and there was no other goal. So constantly create, and that will get you where you need to be. So that's it really. That was my conversation. It was a very, very quick one. I have lots and lots to say, but in this one, just in this one, how do you get from 1 million to 5.5 million? You really believe you've got it. You really believe it's there to have. You really believe it's yours, and you enjoy the journey. And as you enjoy the journey, you create. But just remember from my mistake, which will never happen again, create every time, learn every time, and forgive. Because in my heart, I did what I needed to do. That's it. I am really successful. So that's it. Have a lovely day and create. And if you want to know more, give me a shout. Bye.